Friday, October 25th, 2024. Mason, Lila, and I are happy to be sharing this morning's announcements with you. We are from Mrs. DeRay's third grade class. Let's begin as we do each day by honoring our flag of the great United States with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand, place your right hand over your heart, and we'll begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please return to your seats. Now please welcome Mason with more of today's news.
Good morning, students and staff. The forecast is calling for cloudy skies over Olmsted Falls. The high temperature should reach 64 degrees. The cafeteria will be serving us a healthy lunch today. Lunch buyers can choose either Teresa's Pizza or a hamburger or cheeseburger. Now please welcome Lila.
Thank you, Mason. Attention teachers, don't forget to nominate a standout student for being their Bulldog Best at school this week. And now for this week's Bulldog Best winners.
Good morning, Falls Lennox. Happy Friday. Today is October 25th, and I have the third grade Bulldog Best names that I get to announce, and then we are going to have a special drawing this morning for lunch with the principal that will take place on Monday. So I've had some PBIS ambassadors help me pull Bulldog Bucks, and I will announce these names for lunch with the principal. So let's get started with the Bulldog Best Award. Bulldog Best in third grade, Mrs. DeRay's class, Colton Payne and Ben Kiefer. Mrs. Hetzel, Elizabeth O.D. Mrs. Reines, Avery Corbett. Mr. Acera, Clay K. Mrs. Stovacek, Zoe McArdle. Mrs. Marsco, Sydney Hickman. Mrs. Petro, Natia Bouchier. Mrs. Pajetska, Cassandra Holmes. Mrs. Crawford, Johnny Schultz. Mr. John Henry, Tanner Mazzella. And in Mrs. Richmond Smith's class, Emery Bogner. Congratulations to our third grade Bulldog Best Award winners. Excellent work showing your Bulldog Best all week. You get to go down to the lobby and pick a book from the vending machine. And now for our special drawing of lunch with the principal. So if your name is called, if your Bulldog Buck is called, on Monday, you get to come to the office during lunch, and we are going to have a special pizza lunch. So let's get started. In the West Hallway, let's see, well, I guess these are not in any particular order. So in second grade, in the West Hallway, Mrs. Gommel's class, Tyler. Tyler earned a buck for being responsible. All right, let's see who else we have here from the West Hallway. All right, third grade, West Hallway, Mr. John Henry's class. We have Elliot. Elliot earned a Bulldog Buck for being respectful and responsible. And in first grade in the West Hallway, we have Melanie from Miss Doherty's class. Melanie in Miss Doherty's class earned a buck for being respectful. All right, in the East Learning Community, first grade, Mrs. Rivera's class, Carolyn S. Carolyn earned a buck for being responsible. Let's see here. We have second grade, East Community, Mrs. Wallow's class, Reagan. Reagan earned a buck for being respectful. And third grade, East Learning Community, in Mrs. Richmond Smith's class, Sadie. Sadie earned a buck for being responsible when she got all of her work done. All right, South Learning Community, first grade, Mrs. Flores's class. We have Zanaya. Zanaya earned a buck for being respectful. In second grade, South Hallway, Miss LaGrue's class, Madeline. Madeline earned a buck for being kind. And in third grade, South Hallway, Mrs. Crawford's class, Juliana Zimmer earned a Bulldog Buck for being respectful, responsible, and kind when she helped the teacher. Congratulations to all of our Lunch with the Principal winners. You will get to come down to the office on Monday for a pizza lunch with me and Mrs. Carey. So looking forward to that. Hope everyone has a wonderful Friday today. Work hard, be kind to one another, and have a great weekend.
If you heard your name announced, please report to the front lobby immediately after the morning show. That's our news for today. Have a fabulous Friday, everyone, and let's go, Vols!